In the beginning of the drama, the secretary of the Liu family brings wedding gifts to the Lan family, and Miss Lan is really happy to see them. She says, "Don't worry, tomorrow we'll dress up the bride beautifully and send her to your house." Just then, Meng Meng comes in and says, "Mom, I heard that Liu is a loser and he's really moody. I'm not marrying him, he'll drive me crazy." Her mom replies, "Why are you making such a fuss? Who said I want you to marry him? I will get him married to that Shin. I called her back from the village, and now this Liu family's $200 million gift will be ours." Shin is secretly listening to their conversation. Meng Meng says, "But Mom, she's mute and deaf. Will the Liu family accept her?" Her mom wonders who's going to tell them the truth. Shin thinks that's why they suddenly called me back from the village. Just then she slips and falls. Miss Lan sees her running, and then the Lan family's guards start chasing her. Shin hides and finds a spot. She says, "I have to find my mom." So there's this guy named Yang Zhao who starts asking for help from Shin. Shin says that he's been given a really strong poison, and it's lucky for him that he met me. Then she starts trying to get him to take his medicine, but his mouth won't open. So she puts the medicine in her mouth and feeds it to him. She then says they need to treat his wounds quickly, or he's going to lose a lot of blood. Just as she's about to rip off his clothes, he comes to and says, "What are you doing?" That's when they start hearing voices from some people nearby. Yang Zhao tells Shin to hurry up and come over. Seeing Yang Zhao approaching, Shin sits down on Yang Zhao. Yang Zhao asks her to kiss him quickly, and she starts kissing him. Just then, some people see them and leave. Shin thinks that because of the poison, his eyesight has gone bad, so he can't see her properly. Yang Zhao tells her that she saved his pendant, and now it's hers. He promises to give her a nice gift later. Then Shin sticks a needle in him, making him faint, and she puts on some clothes and heads outside. She gets a call from the secretary, who tells her that the last person who saw her mom 11 years ago was the old lady from the Liu family, who is the grandmother of Yang Zhao. Just then the guards show up. She says she has to become a bride now. Meanwhile, the secretary rushes in to save Yang Zhao and mentions that he had an encounter with a female gangster. Yang Zhao thinks to himself that he didn't get a good look at that woman, but she has my pendant. The secretary also says that the Lan family has already accepted a marriage proposal. She'll come in the morning. Yang Zhao says if she comes, she'll leave in tears. Later, in the morning, they take Shin to Yang Zhao's room. Shin checks out the room and finds a secret room, so she sneaks in. There, she sees some people tied up, and it freaks her out. She bumps into Yang Zhao, who says, "Oh, you're my bride." Shin thinks, "Wait, that's the guy from yesterday. What if he recognizes me? I have no idea what he'll do." Yang Zhao then asks, "Why aren't you saying anything? Can you even hear what I'm saying? Your family has taken over 200 million in gifts from me, and they've sent me a deaf and mute girl. You guys think I'm an idiot." Then Yang Zhao gets a call saying Grandma is unwell. Yang Zhao tells Shin that as long as I'm not back, she can't go anywhere. Then Yang Zhao goes to Grandma. Maid says Dr. Zine is lost and hasn't made it back yet. Yang Zhao asks why they're waiting for a taxi, and then Shin shows up too. Yang Zhao says, "Who told you to follow me?" Shin asks, "I can heal them." Yen responds, "Who do you think you are?" Just then, Grandma starts to vomit. Shun begins to treat her with her needle. Soon, Grandma regains consciousness. Yen Zhao approaches Grandma, and she says, "Shen Yi has returned." Yen Zhao replies, "This is not Shen Yi, she is the daughter of the Lan family who healed you." Grandma asks her, "Are you Meng Meng?" Then Shen writes down her name to tell her. Grandma asks, "Is your mother's name Yun Hao?" Shin confirms with a yes. Grandma fainted after hearing that. Shin mentions to Yang Zhao that Grandma's health is really weak and she needs some care, so she writes her a prescription. When Shen is about to leave, Yang Zhao says that you are really good with needles. He tells her he met a girl like that yesterday and that he'll take good care of her once he finds her. Shin replies that she knows I am not good enough for him, and I will give you a divorce, but until then, I want to stay here as a servant and take care of the lady. Says Yang Zhao, because if I don't take good care of my grandma, I won't let you go. After that, the secretary gives all the information about Shin. He says that the young lady's biological mother went missing 11 years ago, and her stepmother made her mute and deaf, leaving her in the village. Her father doesn't care about her either. When that lady sent a marriage proposal to the Lon family, her stepmother sent her here to save her daughter. Then the secretary asks if you want to teach those people a lesson, and Yang Zhao replies. He doesn't need to worry about it. When Shin goes back home, she should be sent with expensive gifts so that the Lon family doesn't bully her. After that, she's on her way home when the driver suddenly stops the car and says someone paid him to bring her along. He tells her to cooperate for her own good. Shin insists that she won't go with him. The guy replies that you can speak. At that moment, Shin injects the needle and the man becomes unconscious. After that, Shin's assistant Cheng arrives. Shin takes the medicine from Cheng and consumes it. Cheng says, "Your voice has almost recovered. You should also carry a sound generator with you." Shin tells Cheng, "Let's go to the black market. We'll get a lot of money by exchanging these expensive gifts." Then she says, "I almost forgot the pendant." On the other hand, a guard from the Liu family arrives at the Lon family with gifts and says, "We've come to take the young lady back." Shin's stepmom lies, saying, Shin is having tea with her father in the study room. The guard becomes suspicious and informs Yang Zhao's secretary that the young lady still hasn't reached the Lon family. Shin tells Cheng, "I didn't know we would get so much money in exchange for the Liu family's gifts." Just then, Shin sees Yang Zhao's car approaching and tells Cheng, "Quick, act like a kidnapper." Yang Zhao says, "Let her go." Cheng pushes Shin and leaves. Then Yang Zhao starts applying medicine to Shin's injury. At that moment, the secretary arrives and tells Yang Zhao that a girl has come to the mall to sell his pendant. Shin thinks, "I had hidden the pendant, so how did it end up with someone else?" Meanwhile, Meng Meng is selling Shin's pendant at the mall. The shopkeeper asks her to wait. Then Meng Meng goes to Shin's room and sits there, sending the secretary to fetch some cold water. She says, "This room is so luxurious, all these things belong to me." She starts checking the room and the pendant falls. Meng Meng picks up the pendant. The shopkeeper tells the guard, "This is the woman who gave me the pendant." The secretary informs Yang Zhao that the girl is the second daughter of the Lon family. Yang Zhao tells Shin, "Come with me to confront your sister and see where she got the pendant from." Shin fakes a stomachache and says, "I'm going to rest in my room." In the room, the secretary tells her, "Your sister came to meet you this morning. She stayed in your room for a while." Shin thinks, "This crazy Meng Meng is really going to get me in trouble." She tells the secretary, "I'm having severe stomach pain. Tell Yang Zhao to take me to the hospital quickly." Afterward, Yang Zhao, wearing a mask, approaches Meng Meng and says, "Where did you get this pendant? Have you ever seen this needle before?" Seeing the needle, Meng Meng faints. Yang Zhao thinks, "This loser girl can't be the woman." Just then, the secretary arrives and tells Yang Zhao, "The young lady is having stomach pain. We need to take her to the hospital quickly." Yang Zhao leaves. After he departs, Shin climbs over the wall and reaches Meng Meng, bringing her back to consciousness. Meng Meng asks, "Why did you steal the pendant and deliberately trap me?" Shin replies, "The Liu family stole that pendant, and I am the young lady of the Liu family. If you mention my name, the Liu family will kill you." Just then, Yang Zhao returns and Shin flees upon seeing him. Yang Zhao splashes water on Meng Meng and says, "I'm asking you again, who gave you this pendant?" Meng Meng replies, "My sister gave it to me." Yang Zhao asks, "Are you talking about your sister from the village?" Meng Meng says, "No, my other sister gave it to me." Yang Zhao asks, "How many sisters do you have in the Lon family?" For more videos, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel.